Crab people.
Grab
This
people, grab people.
this is
This is acceptable vices for.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god! Jesus fuck!
George.
George, what are you doing?
George is on his
George is
cell
on his
phone.
cell phone.
I'm on my cell phone. Hold on.
Ah,
George looks like a lot of the videos that my daughter takes.
I just muted George. All right. This is Acceptable Vices for April 9th, 2016. Tonight, crab people, crab people. Hey everyone, this is Acceptable Vices, and we're crab peopling tonight. Here on the show, we've got Chirba. Hey, Chirba.
Hey.
How's it going, man?
Oh, okay. Telstra are awful.
Yes,
And
but what
I've
else?
discovered that their shitty hardware can't do IPv4 network address translation without destroying my entire network.
Oh, yeah, you've been having that problem since like yesterday, right?
No, before that. Like, it is.
Oh, day
this
before.
is. Let's see. Today's Saturday, so that means we're up to day 4 of Telstra being shit.
We also have on the show Scott Johnson. Hey, Scott Johnson.
Woo! I'm not going to be mentioned last like normally.
No, no, no. No, you're not going to be mentioned last.
I usually have to get attacked to get called on.
Still running that election season high, huh?
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's an all-year Super Bowl for me.
We also have George, who for the moment has lost his speaking privileges until he gets his shit sorted out.
It looks like he's back on a computer now.
No, he's still on his cell phone. Now he's on his computer. There we go.
Ta-da!
Hello,
Yay.
George.
Greetings, everybody.
Greetings, greetings. How are you this fine day?
Behind George is a mattress.
Just had a delicious
always.
hamburger. So yeah, as always, that's the backup mattress if we decide we don't like our sleep number bed. And we're-
Ugh, sleep number beds. They're just air mattresses inside of a cloth, shell, right?
They are a very fancy air mattress, but they are nice, and I like them.
I don't know. I preferred sleeping on the floor to the air mattress, to the sleep number bed. It was just...
We both have back and neck problems, so
Oh, well, that'll do it.
Welcome to old.
Yeah, they're both old people at this point.
Uh,
that's not the right window.
what is that?
That's probably one of his codes. We just
George
That
has
is-
turned into a Soviet
George
number
is-
station.
George's password just was put up on the screen.
No, that's my two-factor authentication for my thing.
I was going to say that looks
So,
like
I
a
mean,
two-factor
you've got
code
25 seconds to use that. Good luck.
Woo!
for some service,
We have to figure out the service.
which we would still have to guess your password and username for.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
good
Nice.
fucking luck.
I'm currently creating an account on Games Planet so that I can buy Metal Gear Rising Revengeance for like $5.
Those sites always kind of. I'm always like, are they like really legit or
Leery of him.
Yeah.
Games Planet is pretty legit. Like
Personally,
they're
I'm
a
waff-
UK, Germany kind of Europe site, not dodgy Russian site.
Jerva, you gonna get Dirt Rally? It's on sale.
How much is it?
It's $44.99 US.
Fuck no.
That's a lot of monies.
Ah,
Yeah, I mean you can get Homeworld the
Oh, hey.
remastered for
For a start, that is
It's-
practically full price for me.
Dirt Rally is actually cheaper if you get Colin McRae's Rally as well. It's $41.74 for 2 games
That-
instead of $44.99 for 1 game.
So that is effectively $60 for me, or $54.
Yeah.
So nah.
You know, a game I got recently for free was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Yes,
good game.
I've played a bit of that myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, we're crap. It's a happy day. We're crab peopling.
Yep.
So, yeah. I
I
need to
think
install Hot Pursuit again.
Yo, did you actually see the Humble Bundle that's currently on? It's actually
Yeah, I'm not into it.
you don't like Homeworld Remastered Collection?
I don't even remember what Homeworld is about.
It's like a classic game that they remade recently.
Hold on, I'm
Brothers,
just gonna
A
look
Tale
up
of
what
Two
the fuck is up with
Sons.
Homeworld.
Apparently,
Because I
you
remember
get
the
a
name,
coupon.
but I never played the game.
Oh,
yeah,
my
RTS.
good mouse works again. What the fuck?
I'm not really big into RTS, to be honest.
Looking at the book bundle, that seems
Not to
pretty
mention, I'm pretty sure I've already got Chivalry.
Yeah,
I'm not into Tropico.
I now have a double
Chivalry.
copy of Chivalry.
Don't
Grav.
give
2x,
give
it's
two
better.
fucks about Grav.
Yeah, I tried playing that a little bit. It was strange.
There's the Buffy the Vampire Slayer Omnibus.
Ooh.
That'd be great if I didn't already have basically every Buffy comic already.
I never really got into Buffy, either the show or the comic.
Well, you probably want to get into the show before you would read the comic.
I think I was
did
just
get
at
into
that.
Angel. Angel was
perfect-
great.
I was
Chris
just at
Pratt
that
got
perfect
into Buffy,
age to
and
get
I
into
Didn't
Buffy
care
when
that
it was
much.
being constantly played on cable down here.
Yeah, I got to do it in college. I had a friend of a friend who was like super into it, so he had all the VHS tapes.
Yeah, friend of a friend, right?
Yeah.
Gilmore Girls is coming back.
Yep.
I saw that. I don't know. Well, I never actually watched all of Gilmore Girls.
Well, the kicker is they got Melissa McCarthy to come back with the show too, which is great.
Why is that? Why is that a kicker?
Well, because she wasn't for the longest time. I mean, knowledge of the show coming back has been around for a while, but it was always kind of unknown whether Melissa McCarthy would be coming back because her as Suki on the show she was just a little ball of sunshine, and she was always hilarious, and she was one of my favorite characters on the show. So I'm really happy that she's coming back with it. Yeah.
I never could get into Gilmore Girls.
It's Aaron Sorkin fast talking without the cynicism.
I know, I just never
And the hatred of
got
technology.
past a few episodes.
But Victor, there's no cynicism.
Yeah.
How could
And there's
you
they're not running for office.
like Sleepy Hollow?
They should run
Stars
for office.
Hollow.
I would watch the West Wing Gilmore Girls edition.
Oh
Isn't that the
shit!
same
Yeah.
That would be amazing. And then, pretty much the show to end all shows would be the West Wing Gilmore Girls edition, starring Malcolm Tucker as their press officer.
Actors well enough for this discussion.
That would be the
Shit!
best.
Yes.
Well, you know what was surprisingly good? The new season of House of Cards after a really disappointing last season.
I have not actually seen it because I do not have Netflix.
I've not watched any House of Cards. Doesn't seem like my kind of show.
I've watched the first season. It was really enjoyable. I fucking loved it. It's just that, I haven't watched the rest yet.
Hold on, stop the presses. SpaceX finally landed a rocket booster on a fucking barge.
Yep.
It didn't fall over for.
I feel like Jeff Bezos got under Musk's skin quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that he made a Twitter account just to post about it. It was delicious.
Ooh, I'm just doing a quick currency conversion. The Division is $40 on Games Planet right now. That would be a good deal if I didn't already have the game and the season pass.
My phone just pinged. I wonder if that was Nelson saying he's alive. It
No,
was!
because my computer would have pinged. Oh yeah, Twitter. There we are,
Nelson's
super.
alive! He's out with Charlotte tonight.
Oh Check this out.
What am I clicking here? Lane splitter. I saw this video. It was great.
I'm actually, like, for once I'm not getting lost between tabs, I'm getting lost between browsers. I've got 4 fucking browsers open.
Why do you have 4 browsers open?
Well, I've got Firefox open for most of my web browsing. I've got Chrome Canary, which I use exclusively for manga. I've got regular Chrome for Hangouts, plus another window, like another separate instance of Chrome for all the stuff that comes up in the fucking show chat.
What the hell is Chrome Canary?
It's basically the dev edition of Chrome that allows you to sideload extensions because AMR is not in the store. And they don't allow you to do that in base Chrome anymore because fucking Google.
Oh, man. I was wondering why that bike didn't have a wheelie bar. It seems like the thing to have.
It might just it could not be allowed in his class, and apparently the issue was there was a wiring problem where it went to full boost instead of, I guess, part boost.
Yeah, ideally you want your boost pressure to climb in step with basically the amount of power you need, which should be tuned, but that obviously did not happen.
No, clearly not.
I mean, the sheer amount of power that happened here, like, one, the amount of traction he had. This thing hooked hard.
Oh, yeah.
This is...
It's like in the air.
I can't stop watching it!
Turbo, where's that other bike gif?
What, the one where he gets smashed in the face?
Yeah, you know the one.
I have no idea.
Did you ever see the video where the guy, where the Australian saw Top Fuel dragsters for the first time?
No?
Oh, I gotta show that to you.
Okay. I'm into this.
See, this is why I don't want Gawker to go out of business from the lawsuit. I love Jalopnik just so much.
Yes,
Oh,
I
they're
do.
not going to go out of business. Anyone who says they're going to go out of business has no fucking idea what they're talking about.
Yeah, they don't
Oh,
understand
like I
how
said.
bankruptcy works.
Well, this is me talking, so
Yeah.
yeah, I have no fucking idea what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
no, they're gonna get sold off to another media company. That's all. It's not gonna be.
No, not even that, man. Like, they
Not
can
even
afford
that. Yeah.
because they made $100 million from e-commerce alone in last year alone, and their operating costs are not $50 million.
Not to mention they're gonna appeal.
So yes, that's where I was getting to. They can afford to appeal, and when it goes to appeal, Hogan is never going to win because an appellate court judge is not going to rule against a paper on an issue of free speech and freedom of the press.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike a jury composed of the people who live in the same area as Hulk Hogan, where he is actually surprisingly quite well liked.
It's not surprising. I mean, I still have warm feelings for Hulk Hogan. You know, beyond all the other stuff he did, but you know, back from the '80s when I actually was like 8 and I liked wrestling.
I was always a rowdy Roddy Piper kind of guy, but okay.
Well, I mean,
Alright.
come on. I mean, who doesn't like Roddy Piper beating up aliens?
God damn it, I can't find the ad I was looking for, and now it's far too late. But I was going to combine an ad for the Boost chocolate bars and the video from that ad because if you get the timing just right, the bike should start flipping right as the ad has the guy going, Boost! But all I can find is crappy British adverts where it's just like, this is a good chocolate bar. You're like, oh, British people, stop being boring.
So I tossed the link into the chat. It's of a very interesting vehicle.
I
Because-
should keep up with these chat links.
Because George got me on Jalopnik, and that's where I am now.
But we'll still try to kill you.
This is my life now. It's just jalopnik articles. Oh yeah, did you see? Did you see the video of the motorcyclist in Florida in the road rage incident thing?
No.
You gotta be a
Like
little more
some-
specific than that.
Yeah,
Like
right.
the dude,
Crazy driver in Florida. Whoa.
the dude being like chased down by some dude in what I think it was a Camry.
For what?
Motorbike road rage.
I don't. I remember there was a video a little while ago of an old man who ran a motorcyclist off the road,
Oh yeah, that guy.
and the Jalopnik article was very good about that because they said, "Look, you shouldn't be a vigilante. Society has established what this guy is doing is illegal, and the penalty is a moving violation, not death." It's like if a police officer catches him, he gets $100-something fine. And that's what we've established is the penalty for being a douchebag on your motorcycle.
Apparently the guy was chased down by some crazy dude in a Ford Fusion. And like at one point the dude in the Ford Fusion like tries to whack him. I'm like, oh fuck, man. I remember I was like, this is when I had my bike in the UK. I was sitting at the lights next to some dude, and he leaned over and tugged on my leathers. I have no idea why he even grabbed me because I never stopped to find out. But before I even realized what I was doing, that dude was eating a face full of carbon fiber knuckle. Like, don't fucking touch me, man. I'm riding a motorized machine that requires me to concentrate and balance to not die and not be run over by people in big metal things. So if you grab me, I'm probably not going to react well, and I'm probably going to punch you in the face with my carbon fiber knuckle gloves. He was very understanding about it, though, considering he had just been punched in the face.
Carbon fiber knuckle gloves.
Yes. Also, when you're riding a motorbike, all the gear all the time. Or else I will come for you and run you down.
I just don't ride motorbikes because certain death.
Well, I don't know, I'm alive. But then again, I am Australian, so...
Yeah, I'm not that tough. I'm only American.
So you're bulletproof, but not everything else proof.
Let's go, Joe. Have you gotten yourself a minivan for the fam?
Yeah.
What you
No,
got?
I have a Chrysler Town and Country.
Ooh.
A 2000. Ooh, what is it? A 14. 14. Yeah. Hmm.
How many gajillion cup holders does it have?
Oh my God, so many. You know, it was funny because people. Minivans are pretty fun. I mean, I have all these cool. They have these cool stow and go seats that like just like fold into themselves into like cool compartments. And what I just learned is that those compartments are like perfectly usable to like store things hidden. Like I could literally like smuggle stuff in my minivan. Like it's like smuggling compartments.
Something, your future political career?
Yeah. Wait, what? Well, no, it's just funny because my mother-in-law got me
What in
Serenity,
the world?
a Serenity
What?
sticker for the back of my minivan, and I was just thinking like, I could actually smuggle.
There you go, the relevant Fast and the Furious minivan scene.
What is this guy doing? Why?
What's happening
Motorbike guy or car guy?
Motorbike guy.
Wait,
No, I mean I'm talking about the car guy, but just why?
R2, fuck you.
Why is he driving like this? Why? Why?
Because this guy is a maniac, and someone deserves to fucking... Well, he deserves to have a tire iron taken to his knees.
I think he's had quite a bit worse. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but is that not Paul Walker? And is he not dead?
Oh, no, George was talking about the guy in the Ford Fusion chasing down the motorbike guy like a psycho.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, that guy's crazy.
You know,
Paul
I'm
Walker does
trying
not
to.
deserve a tire iron. Paul Walker deserves to not be dead because his dickhead drove harder than he fucking had the ability to
Yes.
control.
But
Can you believe
Porsche
the
does
family-
not responsible for his dickhead
Yeah.
friend being unable to drive.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Absolutely.
can you believe they tried to sue Porsche? Come on.
I can. They
What's
tried
it-
to sue on the basis of a suspension failure, which there was no evidence of.
Yeah.
But on the other
Thus-
hand, the suspension was also destroyed by the resulting fire, so it's a bit hard to say.
Well, they
The
can
fire-
usually. I mean, I am not a crash investigator. They can tell these things usually. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if a control arm snapped off, they'd know, but it didn't because it's a fucking Porsche. That shit doesn't happen.
I only just caught up with the video from George of the guy who was watching the Top Fuel dragsters. I was like that at my first Top
The
Fuel
best
race.
bit is, well, the guy in his car is like filming him with his camera. Why? What is? How is this motorcycle guy not disappeared? Is what I don't understand.
I have no idea why he did not just fucking gas it and get the fuck out of there. To be perfectly honest, like, I mean, I'm not exactly the greatest rider in the world. I'm just a tribute. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. But seriously, I cannot. Actually, no, I can think of a bike that I've owned that wouldn't have been able to outrun that car, and it was a plonky little fucking Grom bike. Like, it couldn't have outrun a person jogging fast. But like every other bike I've had would have outrun that fucking thing.
Well, because they're
trivially.
bikes.
Yeah.
They're meant to be fast and nimble.
This is clearly a sport bike of some kind. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, if there was anyone driving like that around me, I would disappear into the fucking sunset.
God.
You would not.
Yeah, man. Like, I used to ride what was a reasonably heavy, but still a sport bike with an engine on the smaller side, as ZZR 600. And fucking no, I would have. This guy would have never seen me again. I would have been fucking 2 states away before he changed lanes. It's ridiculous.
I did this once with my Saab too. Like, being young and dumb, I had done something. I'm sure I
Tried to
deserved
kill a
it.
motorcyclist.
Wait, you
that's
tried to
not-
kill a motorcyclist?
Not try to kill a motorcycle. Like, I pissed someone off, and they were, driving very aggressively towards me, and I just said, "Fuck off!" And I put it in third gear, and I just flattened the accelerator, and I fucking peered. They were.
I must admit, that is one thing about the van, is that I cannot put my foot down and disappear. I have to be smart and fucking disappear down side streets. 'Cause
Or, just don't do something that pisses someone else off. I find that's far easier.
I have found
It
that
is also
I found
easier.
that it is incredibly easy to be not doing anything and then still somehow piss someone off on the road.
I
So
have
I
taken
do-
to driving slow in the right lane, and when you do that, people will still just fly up right behind you and get right on your bumper, but eventually they go around you.
I will tell you one great secret thing that nobody ever tells you about driving a cargo vehicle, is that if you drive a cargo vehicle, suddenly everyone else in a cargo vehicle, be it a ute or a van or a fucking truck or an 18-wheeler, they are suddenly all your best bros. Like, truckers will pull back and, like, fucking let you in when they had no need to. Dudes with utes will, like, fucking block off and let you in and fucking do all sorts of nice things for you. Because they look at your vehicle and go, oh, he's a fucking working fella just like me. I'll help a brother out.
You know, I've also noticed that when I drive, like, because I have a tiny car now, I get the same kind of treatment. Like, no one, like, people would carve up my Saab, they would carve up my Miata like nobody's business. But the little green hatchback, I was like, oh, that car is adorable. It's like 3/4 of a car. Here, get in front of me. That's fine.
Poor little baby. Oh, Churba.
Drive a smart car.
Churba, I saw, you're not going to believe this, I saw on the highway yesterday a Holden Ute SSV Redline.
Jesus, that's pretty cool.
I know! Moreover, that it's here.
Was it in my favorite color of them? And it's the, I think they call it Storm Green.
No, it was black.
No, that green is a really nice green.
I'm wondering, did they go through the trouble of importing it, or has there somewhere in the U.S. a Holden dealership opened up?
No, they
There's
definitely
no-
imported it. They've imported sedans. They have not imported utes to this point, as far as I know.
Yeah, that is probably an illegal car, and it may get crushed.
No, it is
No.
probably legal. There are
You can
people,
get
there are companies that will import them for you.
Yeah.
No, you can't import a car that wasn't sold in the U.S. unless it's older than 25 years. How old is it?
It's brand new, man. This is a brand new.
Yeah, that's either something that they are considering, like it's a manufacturer car, like Chevrolet is considering selling it in the U.S. and they're doing tests, or it's straight up illegal.
Ha!
But
Nope. They've managed it.
How?
They had left-hand drive Maloos at SEMA in 2014, and while there are very tiny amounts of them, like it's not something you can go to a dealer and get. In partnership with GM, there's 2 Colorado mechanics who've started legally importing Holden Utes.
Huh.
Joe, you know what a Ute is, right?
No.
Here. It's like an El
That's it.
Camino.
Yeah, it's an El Camino. Do you know what an El Camino is?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, I'm just imagining how easy it must be to burn out in that with that LS3.
Oh yeah, man. Like, they will break loose if you look at the accelerator funny. It's so good.
I want one. I want one.
Like, if
It's
I'm
nice.
ever a ridiculously rich man and I live in the US, which I will because you can pretty much just buy a green card.
Basically.
Capitalism ho.
Damn it, now I want to play that game again.
I am definitely going to have a Holden Ute of some description.
Isn't it pretty much almost any country you can buy your way into?
Just about, yeah. Like, it depends on the kind of visa. Some of them you can't buy an equivalent to a green card. You get a special kind of visa. But it's, close enough to.
I mean, there's countries that'll give you citizenship for like $200,000 or whatever.
You can buy St. Kitts citizenship. I've been tempted on many an occasion.
Oh, man.
2003 VY SS 5.7 with a 5-speed manual, 33.
Yeah, I'm just going to watch the Star Wars trailer again while you guys talk about it.
Yeah, no, hold on a second. Star Wars trailer.
Yes, how good was it?
It was so good. That's my ringtone.
Like, dude in an admiral's uniform, some shady-looking rebel captain man, like fucking young
Forrest
Mon Mothma,
Whitaker. Forrest Whitaker giving just,
It just looks
Forrest
Samurai
so...
advice.
chewing scenery.
the cool alarm sound.
I remember Kate didn't like that. I
can't
thought that was so freaking cool. But
I can't remember if it's Donnie Yen or whether it's... Yeah, I think it's Donnie Yen showing up as a space samurai that isn't a Jedi.
Yeah, I just saw that picture.
He looked more like a space monk.
I think just a shot
But, yeah.
of them running across the field with the AT-ATs like shooting.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, okay, that's what I wanted. More AT-ATs.
That's just what I wanted out of this is everything I wanted out of the Star Wars franchise. It's like, you know what? Just stop trying to jam more story onto your existing story. Just make other
Expand.
stories. There's so many
Yes.
things you could talk about.
Yeah, like they're talking about on the forum. I would love to just see like a rise through the Empire like story.
It's they, what, man?
Like go from a TIE fighter to like some higher up, and at the very end, it'd be really great though, like 5 seasons of following this guy, and he just gets choked out by Vader randomly.
No.
Turns out he's actually what's his name?
Well, it's better than fucking
Captain
Kylo.
Nita in Empire Strikes Back. He loses the Millennium Falcon on the back of his ship, and that's the end of him.
Yeah, you gotta think like whenever somebody dies like chumpishly like that, you're always like, and they're like an important person, you're like, man, that guy probably has a really great story behind him, and the only thing he's known for now is just getting like punked.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's definitely better than Kylo Ren, who pretty much is famous for not being choked out by Vader, but for choking one out to Vader.
Well,
Ooh.
now he's famous for killing his father.
Yeah, man.
I mean, Han Solo's got to be. Spoilers.
We also did find out during the week that the Pillar of Ashes, how he puts his helmet in.
Oh yeah.
Not only is that there to make his helmet filthy on the inside, which would be incredibly unpleasant to wear. Turns out that is also apparently the ashes of his vanquished enemies, which is pretty fucking metal.
True that.
Yeah, he's not really that bad. He was a little whiny at times, but for the most part, he wasn't a bad character.
Oh, it gets better. I think he's one of those people like when you initially like see him and like watch the movie, you're like, that guy was kind of lame, but then you like think about him more.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, this actually.
It's like Darth. If you really think about Darth Vader, he in A New Hope, he wasn't that terrifying.
No.
It was Empire Strikes Back where he got fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, if you really want to get some Vader action, the Marvel comic book series is really good at
I have
portraying
heard
Darth
a
Vader.
good thing about that.
I mean, it just shows him like taking down like platoons of rebel soldiers and just all sorts of crazy crap. And meanwhile, he's like on the outs because he let the Death Star get blown up. So like the Empire's kind of like just trying to sideline him, and he's like the most dangerous dude ever.
Yep. I think Palpatine tried to get him killed with assassins.
Yeah. He just like they're like, oh, we'll just send a few assassins after him, make him,
That
realize
did not
his failure.
work. That did not work at all.
Pretty much the only thing I'm sad that we're not going to see is like post Fall of the Empire, Yvonne Azard fucking as the new pseudo emperor versus Rogue Squadron shit going down. That would be sick.
I feel like they'll probably do something with like Rogue Squadron. I mean, I can't see how you can avoid those topics. They're working on like I think they're trying to put together like 3 different Star Wars TV shows right now. So I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll get a Rogue Squadron like Netflix show.
We are entering a new age of Star Wars.
I mean, look what they're doing with Marvel and Netflix and everything. I mean, Star Wars is going the same way. They want Star Wars to be just like the Marvel universe.
And really, from a producer standpoint, who wouldn't?
Right?
I mean, the Marvel movies have been. I mean, even Ant-Man, which was like, I think the worst reviewed of the new Marvel Cinematic Universe, is still a good movie.
Actually, Ant-Man isn't the worst reviewed Marvel universe.
Which one is it?
Well, technically the worst. Oh man, now I gotta look this up. But Thor 2, Avengers 2.
Yeah, Avengers 2 is pretty kind of bleh.
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, like Avengers 2, it's funny. Avengers 2 and Batman vs Superman have the same problems, but Batman vs Superman doesn't have 8 awesome movies ahead of it that like make you feel really great about everybody involved. So
Not
like,
to mention a couple of awesome movies behind it as well.
yeah. And on top of that, it's all like the Batman vs Superman is all like dark and gallow humor, whereas Marvel is pretty good at just setting up humorous moments, even in dark moments, without making it like too dark.
Oh, also, you want to know a good way to tell how someone doesn't know that much about how movies are filmed?
Oh yeah, how?
Is that just recently they've been pulling out oh yeah, they're doing Suicide Squad reshoots in response to the, what was it? Batman vs. Superman reviews.
No.
Yep,
That is not how things work.
That is not how things work, because by the time that those reports started coming out, it was literally within days of all of the awful Batman vs. Superman reviews.
Yeah.
And like the negative public reaction. If you can get a shoot of that size put together in like 4 days, I'm pretty sure they actually just like call over the Pope and make you a saint, because that shit is like 10 miracles.
Nobody at any studio with a movie in production is looking at responses to trailers and stuff and furiously reorganizing the Gantt chart.
And
Nobody's doing it.
not just in production, but like shooting has wrapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're doing reshoots, it's not for anything that happened days ago. It's for something that happened weeks, maybe like a month or so ago.
If not more,
So,
if not more.
So on our rating scale, like I'm just taking what is in the Marvel Cinematic Universe because there's like 38 Marvel movies. If you don't do that, the lower rated than Ant-Man is Incredible Hulk, Thor: Dark World.
By Incredible Hulk, do you mean the one that was
that was right before where Nick Fury shows up at the very end of it?
Okay, so not
Which
the
is-
one where the Hulk is battling his father, which somehow turns into an electrical sword.
not the Ang Lee directed one, or Ang
Okay.
Lee. And then, Iron Man 2 is lower than Ant-Man.
Just.
Thor, the original
Really?
Thor, the original Thor, Avengers: Age of Ultron, and Captain America: The First Avenger.
Huh.
Which
Ant-Man
I
is
liked
actually.
a lot, but
Ant-Man got an 80% Rotten Tomatoes, so I mean it wasn't.
Captain America: Civil War is at 99%.
Yeah, well that's. Oh wait, what?
on that Rotten Tomatoes page, it's the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The top is
Yeah.
Civil War, the movie that isn't out yet, is at 99+.
See, I don't agree. I don't agree with the term. I think that the best Marvel movie of the cinematic universe was Captain America: Winter Soldier, which is number 6 on their list of 30.
That was pretty good.
I'm still sad they didn't
It
take
was
up my
better than
Civil War
Guardians of the
script.
Galaxy. I'll give
They
you
didn't
that.
They didn't take up your Civil War script.
Yes, it's just it's Tony and the Cap in a room.
Make
And
it
Cap's
out.
The Cap's just like, Tony, I'm afraid I don't think much of your trousers, but I have a spare pair you can borrow. And Tony's like, well, yes. I'm afraid your shirt's probably a little informal for the gathering to come. I'll loan you one of mine in return. And then it's just Bart logo Civil War.
Oh yeah, people were making tons of those videos where it's like 2 ridiculous things, and then they just go to Civil War. I'm looking forward to Black Panther. He's always been one of my little like favorite Avengers.
Well, once they get Black Panther, they're gonna have to start bringing together Black Panther and Storm so they can have their marriage.
Well,
I
that
think-
would be Fox, unfortunately.
I think the best one I've seen so far is, what's his name? It's Cap, like, sitting in a chair just going to Tony, oh, hey, I've heard about video games that I'm catching up on for modern pop culture now. Do you know any good ones that you can recommend to me, Tony? And then it's just Tony Stark. Oh, yeah, sure, here, I'll send you one. And then it's just the gift screen on Steam, and he's fucking gifting him Honey Pop, and then it's just Civil War.
The dress is white. The dress is blue.
Actually, speaking of movies coming up that have you super hype, fucking Kingsman 2 Golden Circle.
Oh God, maybe
Kingsman 2.
Yeah.
Kingsman 1 was awful.
Oh, Kingsman 1 was
you.
great.
Civil
except
War
for-
time.
Yeah. Kingsman 1 was really fun, except for the last moment of that freaking film.
Oh, yeah, that last scene.
Like the
fucking
last-
garbage.
Third of that film.
Yeah, and they also didn't know what to do with the female character in that. They were just like, we're gonna shoot you up into space and have you like shoot a rocket launcher or
well,
thing.
To be fair, that is almost exactly what happens in the comic, but
No, I
what
know,
happens in the
because-
comic also fleshes out her role in the whole thing a lot more. It doesn't focus on Eggsy, it focuses on the small segment of recruits that make it to the end.
Oh God, this one instead is a there's a graphic that's kind of joking about the Civil War thing, but it has Bruce Banner going, the Civil War, the Star Wars prequels are better than the originals, and Iron Man, and Captain America are looking at him, and it just goes Planet Hulk.
Okay, that's the best one.
Send
Whoever
him
that one was,
away.
please.
Yeah, let me find it. There we go.
Actually, Victor and I were discussing a
Oh.
film before you gents turned up. And it is the 2006 version of Macbeth, set in the Melbourne gangland.
That was
It
when they
is
were
shit.
redoing all the Shakespeare stuff with gangs, right?
Kind of, yeah. Except, unlike the crappy Roman Polanski fucking Romeo and Juliet that is
Oh, fuck you. That thing was
possibly-
hilarious.
It was the smuggest, that movie was so smug. If it was any further up its own ass, it would be dangling out its nostrils.
Oh God, this one's literally Civil War.
I don't understand. How can it...
We should
The
stay with the
nostrils.
English. No, we should get rid of the English and declare independence. Civil War.
No, well, that would be
That'd be revolutionary.
That'd be Revolutionary War.
Oh wait, yeah, I'm mixing up my Americans killing Americans thing.
Yeah. Well, in that case, it would have been Englishmen killing Americans.
Oh, there were still Americans that fought for the English.
Well, no, technically it'd be Englishmen fighting. Maybe not Englishmen. Depends how this whole thing turns out.
Oh, did you see the rated R animated film that's coming out soon? Did you see the trailer for that?
No.
I feel like Captain America would be
Oh,
for
yeah,
states'
fuck this.
rights rather than union rights.
Yeah, states' rights. Oh wait, no, wrong one. Civil War.
Yeah, no, I think you're right, George.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, check this out. Hopefully,
Uh,
oh yeah, it's called Sausage Party.
Oh, Sausage Party, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was that. Look, but I
Don't
feel
Google
like
that.
I feel like I got everything out of the trailer that I was going to get
Yeah.
out of the whole movie.
No, if you
Yeah.
haven't seen it, it's pretty funny. It's a funny trailer. I posted it.
Search for
Got
it
an 8 out
on
of 10 on
YouTube.
IMDb.
It's like the cool.
Oh,
like,
wait a minute.
DreamWorks
Yeah, I know
style
about this.
animation, but it's just kind of frat. Oh, we're being so dirty, kind of
Yeah.
shock humor, and I kind of got over that back in the days of American Pie. By the time they got around to about the 35th movie.
Yeah, the college me really enjoys it.
I don't have a college me anymore.
This
He
is
died.
like VeggieTales level CG.
Yeah, well, it's. I mean, geez, they're making a rated R film. You think they're gonna spend money on it?
I don't know.
Yeah, rated R animated film.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It looks like it'll be funny. I don't want to actually watch the. Well, let me put it this way: I don't want to see this movie. I might spend time watching this movie, but I'm not giving them money. If Netflix
Yeah.
happens to give them money, I might watch it.
Honestly, this trailer is getting kind of entertaining.
Oh, it is. I mean, it's a good trailer. I mean,
Give it time. and then it gets dark. Did it get dark yet?
Yeah, that's why do you think he's liking it? Also,
It's
granted,
ridiculous.
Victor is very close to that college age that we were talking about.
Another movie that's coming
That's
out is
right.
that one about like pets doing stuff.
Isn't
Seth
it just
Rogen's
called
like
Pets?
fucking 30, man.
What?
Seth Rogen isn't close to that college age anymore. He is.
No.
He is an old man.
No.
Is it just
I
called-
Knowing
remember-
full well that Scott is like 45.
What? No, I'm not 45.
Oh, it's The Secret Life
Secret
of
Life of
Pets.
Pets.
That's what it's okay.
Coming out
That
July
does
8th.
look really funny.
It's got Kevin Hart, Louis C.K., Eric Stone
I
Street.
got a lot of good
Oh,
fun
yeah.
voices.
I think the best bit was just like the beginning, how the dog, like the cat's talking to the dog. He's like, hey, I forget the dog's name. Hey, dog, how you doing? I'm real good. What you? I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait for Leslie to come home, and that was gonna be great. The dog's just sitting by the door, and his owner just left.
Yep.
Like that minute.
He's got a busy schedule. Got a full day ahead of him.
Yeah.
Like that's like, wow, you guys really captured the mentality of pets. It's brilliant.
I don't know. I'm kind of into this Sausage Party movie, but like only the trailer so far because I just don't really have any interest anymore in standard Seth Rogen fucking college stoner comedy because
I agree.
it's just the same shit again.
Have you actually
Potential.
seen him in Freaks and Geeks?
No, actually, I never got around to watching that show.
It's such a good show.
Before I get around to Freaks and Geeks, I got to get to watching Parks and Rec.
No, you should do Freaks and Geeks first because it's like 18 episodes. Parks and Rec is like 10 seasons.
I know, but literally everything I've seen come out of Parks and Rec,
No,
all the gifs and stuff, it all seems like good comedy.
Yeah, but Freaks and Geeks is
It
one of those
is.
shows where like literally everybody from that show went on to become famous, and like it influenced so many other shows that got horribly canceled like right away. It's like a Firefly show.
I don't know. I reckon Scott would be into the Chaser's media circus, but it's not really a story show so much as the Chaser doing Chaser things.
The Chaser Media Show?
What, you don't know the Chaser?
No.
The guys who got in a huge amount of shit because they accidentally made it past the security cordon by pretending to be Osama bin Laden at a huge international summit.
No, I don't know about that one.
Wow.
They're pretty fucking quality. They are good guys. Hold on, I am sending you links that you may not actually be able to see, which will be a novel experience for you, American.
Yeah, be blocked. Be like, what? Oh God, it's Australia.
Yeah, it's on ABC, but it's on the good ABC.
You know, it's hilarious. They're gonna let us look at it, probably.
Good.
I don't know, what am I supposed to do?
We don't get blocked from media in the United States. Come on.
What am I supposed to click on?
Is there like a video here, or am I just
Yeah, I'm confused. There's just words here.
information?
Yeah, oh yeah, this is just the episode summary because I already know that you will not be able to watch it on iView, but I'm pretty sure there may be some sort of bay
Other way.
potentially filled with buccaneering gentlemen.
Oh my God, David Attenborough's still alive?
Yeah, dude. The fuck?
I thought he died.
The fuck?
But I thought he died. Dude's like 90. I don't know.
Oh yeah, there is one that you can definitely get on the torrents called CNNNN, which is the same Chaser guys, basically doing a parody of CNN and Fox News. And it is pretty excellent. They were basically what's his name? Actually, I don't know if
Guaranteed
Onion
twice
News
as
Network
true as regular
received this
news.
or not.
60% of the time, it works every time.
We report, you believe.
Ah, yes.
Obey.
Fucking. Actually, yes, CNN predated the Onion News Network. So,
Wow.
there you go. It is basically the same thing, except different people. And, in my opinion, funnier.
Well, since we all know the Onion is now bought out by Hillary Clinton.
I will fucking shit in your soul.
No, she also bought the Washington Post, didn't she?
She
yeah.
owns all the media. Didn't you know that?
Oh, yeah.
All of the media.
All of it.
Oh, and apparently also now fucking 538 are bought and sold by Hillary.
Oh, yeah, because they report numbers.
Yes.
I love this Onion article. Nation finds solace in knowledge candidates taking years off own lives by running for president.
Nice.
Yeah, I think the best thing I ever did was put like the Onion in my Facebook feed.
Oh, yeah.
So I just get the title of every article, which is really all you need. It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
punchline right there.
Oh no, Jason's probably in the doghouse with
What
the
did he
missus.
do?
Well, I'm just gonna read a post from his Facebook feed. Quote: Jason, did you teach her the number 3 looks like boobies?
That's A+ parenting right there.
Oh yeah,
Good work, Jason.
nice job.
I look forward to getting to the point where I can do that with my child. Oh man, so last weekend was ZenkaiCon, the convention that my wife is a vice con chair and I'm head of live programming.
Huh. How'd that
We
go?
had nepotism for our volunteer position. We didn't. Unfortunately, my parents were out of town, so we had to take Kaylee with us. And let's just say, working a convention the entire time and taking care of a small child is tough work.
Nice.
Yeah.
I also did my first panel in like 10 years, and it went terribly.
What was it?
Well, it was my fault.
Okay, so what was it?
Well, it was a review of every Marvel Now title during the whole imprint of Marvel Now, which was like a 4-year period and like over 2,000 comic books in an hour by myself with very little visual reference because I just didn't have enough time to put it all together. And I was like doing 15-hour shifts at the convention. And you may not know right now, but my tongue is like bit or something like that, so it's like in super pain. So like I had to talk for an hour straight with no.
Wait,
like,
your
no
tongue
backup.
your tongue is bit?
Yeah, like I like bit my tongue, and it caused like these things called canker sores, which are
It was
not fun.
Still
he had
like
a little
that?
bit, he had a
week
little
later?
he probably had a little bit of an issue masticating.
But anyway, my point is brutal, brutal.
Yeah, I did that. I tried to do an initial D panel one year at Kineticon, and it was not good. Not good.
I should unretire my initial D panel.
You probably have a better one than I did.
I don't know. That is the one panel that I could never, ever get a recording of. Something always went wrong.
Huh.
Yeah, I was cursed.
I had this guy in the audience who was trying to convince me that like, is there a situation where a live rear axle is going to be better than an independent rear? And I'm like, other than drag racing, no. And he kept arguing with me, and I'm like, no, you're just
No.
wrong.
Yeah.
An independent rear is always better. Always.
Correct. See, this is why Australian muscle cars are fucking amazing, and American muscle cars are also fucking amazing, but slightly less so.
Well, American muscle cars are awesome at drag racing because that's what they're built to do.
They go very fast in a straight line and go into a corner very fast, but it's actually getting through the corner that's the problem.
Yes. I got arrested drag racing once.
Hmm.
Yeah, my high heel came off and broke the mirror on a police cruiser.
Oh,
Just
by
right,
the way,
high heels
I
never
posted
go off.
posted all my free games. If you want to get games.
Free
Yay.
games. Free games.
Also, Scott, in the future, you should just do what I do with manga and just take the most hilarious out-of-context panels from all of those comics, like this.
Yeah, that's what I plan. I plan to rework the panel and instead just focus on like Avengers titles and compare it to an anime, Bakurano, because that's what they were kind of doing, and then also do like what you're talking about, like just take a few like crazy panels and stick it up and let's say like, oh, this is worthwhile reading, and just forget everything else because it's just too much. And you end up just being like, Ghost Rider, it was pretty good.
And also, Sabrina married Cthulhu.
Yeah, oh, man, but it's so. I mean, some of the plot lines they're doing are so ridiculous at this point. I mean, they're great. They were fun to read, but I mean, to try to explain them, you're like, it's just really difficult. Like explain X-Men, like the current all-new X-Men plot where they bring the people back from the past to the future, and then in a crossover event that happens later, like the X-Men from the future come back to tell the present X-Men to send the past X-Men, like just stuff like that. You're like, oh, okay, well, this is gonna sound really lame.
They are out Star Trekking themselves. That's dangerous.
Did you see the one with Wolverine recently, where like Wolverine came back, and they took him to the statue of dead Wolverine, and he looked at, and they're just like, so you want to come back? And he just looked at it, and he's looking at it, and he's like, nah, fuck that, I'm out of here. Just fucking leaves.
Well, no, the
Never comes back.
The Wolverine in the post Secret Wars world is an old man Wolverine from a different reality.
I think it's I can't remember if Old Man Logan was in the same reality or not.
I don't think he is, but I mean, I know that the current Wolverine's still dead, to my knowledge.
Oh yeah, I mean the Old Man Logan series, not the Old Man Logan who came back and looked at the statue.
Now, yeah.
Like I meant, is Old Man Logan the person from the Old Man Logan series or not? Because I couldn't remember if it was in the same universe. Fucking Marvel, man. The fuck.
Yup.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so we are nearing the hour mark, so it's about a good time to wrap it up. Guys, do you have anything you want to plug?
We apologize for this episode.
Yes.
Please, we apologize for nothing.
I don't know. This
Make
was
sure you don't use dodgy off-brand Scots. Only use genuine front row crew approved Scots.
Yep.
we crab people pretty hard. This is so awful. This was everywhere. This episode. Oh my god.
Meh.
Like
Wasn't
in that band of time when we were born, there must have been so many people called Scott.
Oh my god. Yeah, you know what the funny part is? The Scott peak was a few years before me. So like all these younger Scots I know are all like, you're all like on the tail end of the Scott like peak
Yeah.
Scott.
So wait,
Yeah,
are
yeah.
you saying
Don't
you
mind
were
too much.
Scott before it was cool?
No. I'm still, like I told you, I was like at peak or right after, because I think the peak Scott time is like 77, and I was born in 79. So I'm already past like peak oil for Scott. Like we're.
Could be worse. I was almost Bartholomew.
Hey, I was
Wow,
almost
that-
Axel.
That would be worse.
So what I'm hearing is that
Axel?
Sherbo would have gotten a much lamer name, and Scott, you would have gotten a
A
much
lot
cooler
awesome.
name.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, but I would have been Axel.
Axel
like,
Johnson.
when Axel Rose was active, so that would have been kind of like, oh great.
Oh yeah, that would have been bad.
Well, I found a plug. It's called, and I've only found this on Facebook. I'll endeavor to find a better link, but it's called Virtual Reality Work is Better Than Real Work, and oh man, this is kind of cool.
Oh wow, yeah.
Cool.
Man, VR.
Oh man, he's eating donuts and there are no calories. Ooh.
I'm just thinking it's really fun that he does that whole, like, he flips the cup and he's throwing shit around with a level of dexterity.
Oh man, do you get points?
Okay.
I don't know.
The new VR thing is to get up, step sideways, turn around and look at your body and see if it has a head.
Oh my god, he's shooting things with the staplers now.
Yeah.
Job
It's a good
simulator.
What in the world?
The beauty of
Right.
like the HTC Vive or whatever.
There you go, there's an extra one for you, Vic.
What am I looking at? Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, da dee da dee. VR Trooper. Oh, I've seen this. This is great.
Yes, Giant Bomb, the highlight reel of Giant Bomb's VR thing.
Yep.
What the heck?
Like, there's a clip later on of them in, I think it's Project Cars, like, trying to drive while they're sitting on the hood, looking backwards at the headless corpse in the driver's seat.
VR
gosh.
is going to be very, very interesting.
Oh, yes.
I'm waiting for I want the augmented reality more than VR.
Yes.
Like that's the real goal for me.
I don't know. Ghost in the Shell was kind of scary.
Yeah.
That's why it's great.
Only if you're a pansy. Ghost in the
Yeah.
Shell was great.
Hey, I want my brain in a tank when I'm old.
I will get my brain in a mechanical body as early as it can be reliably done. I don't care if it's the little square Jameson CEO bot guy. I'm
There's
totally
one-
cool with that.
If there is one thing I've learned across PAXs, it's that if you stare too long into the rift, then if you don't wipe it down, you're probably going to get pink eye.
Yeah. All right, folks.
Wait.
What,
Oh,
you got a plug?
yeah, I got a plug. I think I may have plugged this already before, but I'm going to plug it again. The Legend of Galactic Heroes novel came out in English, so you should totally get it because Legend of Galactic Heroes is great.
Legend of Galactic Heroes.
I also have a proper plug, surprisingly. There is this dude called Dan Gilmore. He is a Brisbane-based comic artist, and his comics are fully sick. You can catch him at sodavillecomics.com. Go and buy his stuff. I recommend basically everything. Though, full disclaimer, I did meet him at last PAX. We had lunch together because we have a mutual friend. So,
Okay.
But I liked his stuff before I ever met the guy. I only made that connection kind of recently when I was looking through some of my old books.
Hmm.
So I bought his stuff for actual money before I ever met the guy. So that's definitely
Cool.
full marks.
All right, George. Any plug from you?
Not right now. Maybe
Any
next
recommendations on head
If
gaskets?
not now, then
Maybe next week. No, I want
Okay.
to start writing a blog about all the bullshit I'm doing with my car, but I haven't actually done it yet. When I actually do it, then I'll plug that. But-
Welcome to everyone else's world.
Exactly.
Yep. Just a quick announcement. Frostworks, company that I starting in November, is actually a legally operating business now.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's got
Yay.
stocks and everything. Frostworks now owns Friday Night Party Line and Acceptable Vices and my YouTube channel and everything. So there you go. Just
Yes.
that's the thing.
We-
Turbo, I'm going to be
can
sending
pull it
you stocks.
Yeah.
Someone
Our stock
owns a
packages are very
YouTube
competitive.
So just that's it. We use actual legal businesses now. There you go.
What?
Yes.
There you go. So if immigration asks you, Turbo, if you have a job lined up, you could say yes.
It's actually a lot harder than that, to be honest. But yes, Victor is the CEO, Nelson is the CTO. I'm just the CD, chief drunk. Actually, no, I'd probably be HR or marketing, if anything, but still.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they're the
I
two
mean,
areas I have more expertise in than you guys.
Yeah, he has the unofficial title of Upside Down Correspondent, but there you go.
And, yeah, Nelson is New York's original, which sounds like a flavor of chips.
Yep.
Sounds like a flavor of chips that would taste like Subway. But not the sandwiches, I mean like the trains.
Lick a train car. There you go. Don't lick a train car. You'll get like
Don't lick
hepatitis
a
or
train.
something.
You'll get fucking Cipherherpalades, man.
Civil herpalates. All right, so that's it. Thanks everybody for a wonderful crab people episode of Acceptable Vices. You will hear from us next week on Friday Night Party Line. Good night, everybody.
Bye.